Hello everyone and welcome back to this episode of Playing Every Division in the Game. Today we are going to take a look at the 44th Guard Strelkovi, and so it is part of the 65th Army which led the Bobriosk offensive. The 44th Guard Rifle was reinforced with a tank brigade from 1st Guard Tank Corps. And so as a result, it feels an unusual combination of infantry division and with state-of-the-art T-34 85s, which I personally don't enjoy. So, let's look at what they will have. They are closer to a standard Soviet rifle division, avoiding some of the pitfalls of the more exotic formation. We have here lots of snipers. And when I say lots, I say lots. There's 4 cars of snipers, and we are going to use some of them with the Rozvedka trucks. So here in phase A, here in phase B, and well, we'll see about adding another one later. This is going to be very good to support our infantry, spot the enemy. Both both the truck and the snipers will have the recon attribute, so this is going to be pretty good too. You can move these trucks in the forest to give some support to your infantry. Since they have the recon tab, they'll be able to spot enemy faster before being killed. Still a bit dangerous to bring these in the forest, but sometimes you just don't have any choice. And I'll actually have the options of bringing these trucks in the forest rather than tanks, right? So it's still a good support weapon. So now in the infantry tab, we have tons of infantry, which I personally enjoy. So let's bring one there, one there, one there. This is going to be our main infantry. We are going to bring some leaders. So we're going to bring some Tenko Kamradi as the phase A leader. They have a sniper, they have anti-tank grenades, they got 5 PPSH 41. So these are pretty good overall. They will be able to fight in phase A with the phase A infantry if needs be. They'll be able to defend themselves a little bit better. And so these are the ones we'll take. For B phase, we'll take regular commanders. But, you know, oops, no, we won't take the separate one because they come with only in phase A. These as well. So really it's going to be the GV Kamradi we're going to be using here in WC52 trucks because they're officers and they need a nice little trucks to move around. So that would be 8 leaders right here. Then we're going to need some CQC infantry. We could use these Tankos for phase A. And we might just do that. We'll use the Gavardia DP as a support infantry here. Maybe in A phase as well. I don't know about this one though. Let's take these Saparis. These are always good. There you go. These Saparis there. And maybe another Sapari squad. That would be 12 total for the game, which is a good number. And we don't have lots in A phase. Maybe we'll use an Gavardia DP squad. For phase A to boost the strength here. Maybe we don't need an officer in phase A. That's rubbish, some people would say. I'm just wondering if I should not put them. In the last game, had we had more infantry in C phase, we could have maybe won this. At least make the game keep going. What to do? What to do? Maybe I'll leave the infantry like that. 18 plus these tankos should be plenty infantry. Let's not forget I got some in B phase as well with 2 stars. Let's remove the 2 stars here. Here, we'll put 1 star Guardia infantry in B phase. And with just a squad leader, they'll be to 2 stars. So that will be good. I got no leaders in A phase. That could be a mistake. But I don't want to spend 4 points for leaders. For 3 leaders. But maybe I should. Let's see how the rest of the deck goes. These tanks would be super useful in B phase, in A phase, but they'd be even more useful in B phase with a bigger number. These tanks are really good. I like them. I'd take them in C phase, but that's a bit late to the party. We'll take 4 of them in A phase, 4 double vetted in B phase, and 1 last card, 16 in C. Support weapon, we're gonna use some machine guns right here. Some Studebaker. We'll use 2 because we're gonna use a lot of mortars. We used tons of mortars the other game and I really enjoyed that, so I'm gonna try to do the same thing here. We'll have a commander for support to give veterancy to my support weapons, but also to help these out. Anti-tank isn't great. Just like last time. Oof, we're starting to run low on points. But I'm gonna take these M42s I always take in A phase to stop the advance of the enemy. To create a buffer zone, more or less. It's not gonna stop like the rampage we saw in the last game, but it's going to be effective enough. So we're going to have more of these coming to reinforce in B phase, and then we're going to also have the regular cannons with the Su-76. These are pretty good. They got APCR, so they can kill much bigger tanks. They are fragile though, so you got to be careful for them, which is why I take them in 2 star. Their base accuracy is 60, but with 2 star it's going to be 75, and if they're close to a leader, then they can be even higher. And this is gonna really help them out to survive the game. So we're gonna take these artillery pieces, these AA pieces with a Dushka trucks. So we'll have 2 in A phase with 1 star. At 1 star, this will greatly increase their killing power. And so, like 1 star 37 millimeters are pretty good. So we'll do the same thing here. And then for C phase, we'll put them 2 star right off the bat. There you go. And that will give us 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That will give us 9 little Dushka trucks like this, which can be good to harass the enemy. Now, we don't have a lot left in terms of points. So we could afford 2 planes now. But let's talk more about the mortars. So I'm taking 4 in phase A, and I'm gonna abuse them if I think about it. And then we got 8 for the rest of the game, which could be good. I usually don't use 8 So it's an idea to go with double vet instead, and I think double vet they shoot faster, which is this is always good. They got more resilience to being killed. But then again, 8 could be extra annoying, extra good. You know, maybe we'll see how it goes. Plus, the off map in B and C phase this should be extra annoying. I don't usually take off maps, but I find out with these division, these Soviet division, you kind of it really helps. It helps a lot. So we'll take these. Now we got 2 points left for the planes, and I feel that's not going to be enough. So we'll revise the battle group right after. They got good planes, and what I want the most is fighters. I like fighters. Fighters are good. But then I'm going to want bombers. Maybe not these. These 500 kilograms bomb, that's very good. I'm gonna want these in phase C just to have 4, and then I'm gonna need a fighter bomber. These guys in B phase. So we're gonna need 4 points. And where can we delete 4 points? Well, there's these 2 Studebaker, which should be an obvious choice. There's also some infantry. We probably don't need 104 units in a regular game, but my game tends to last long. And I think I'm gonna take the Stenko Desantniki out. There you go. That's my 4 points I needed. So there you go. 4 there, 4 here, and I think that should be good. The 44th Guard is a good division. It has a good amount of stuff. I think we're gonna go with that. This is a lot of points on ammo trucks, though. Am I even gonna use all my mortars? That's a good idea. I'm trying to use mortars a bit more. I see some players use them a lot, and it's effective. So I wanna do the same thing and see if I can improve my gameplay by doing that. Maybe I don't need 2 cards of serie, but 6 is not a lot of numbers. They are pretty good, especially 2-star here. I can put them to 3-star very easily. I don't even need to. I can use my squad leaders and commander for other stuff, while these can just roam the forest alone. We're gonna go balance as usual. So this is gonna be our phase A. We're gonna have some snipers to cover the infantry. We'll have 18 line infantry just to take position. I don't think we're gonna be that aggressive with this deck. We're gonna be on the defensive here. But we have a bit of everything. Every single tab is filled with something in phase A, so that's good. We don't have lots of anti-tank power. We do have these, but I think these are gonna have to work in complementation with these guys. We'll see. We have a leader. Do I actually need that leader for phase A? I mean, that's not there. We're gonna push, but it could be useful to defend. It would, if I remove these, it's gonna give me 3 more points to spend elsewhere, but I don't really need that much. Maybe I could take more snipers. That's always extra annoying. I could take maybe leader tanks if I do that. Maybe I could remove the leaders and replace them by 2 leaders T-34 in a town. That would be good. But and maybe I got too much off map, but guys, I think we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna save. The initial plan here is gonna be to defend in phase A, and then in phase B we're gonna start attacking. We're gonna have much more power, much more AT capabilities. You know, we're gonna have starting to have fighter bombers doing their job, and then in C phase we can really push. But wait, I just noticed I only got 1 card of Gavardia in C phase. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to push that strong with that. You know, I got so much stuff in C phase to help me push, but not a lot of infantry. So maybe I should remove a Saperi squad. And it's too bad we don't have them in phase C. But maybe I'll replace that with Gavardia squad. Then we can really do some damage in C. I think if we would have had this deck for the last game, we would have had a much better chance to win. Not on skills. I think the guy completely destroyed me in skill wise, but just in survivability, like German decks, they won't have 50 plus 54 cards of infantry in C phase with 16 tanks, you know, and 3 off maps and more bombers, and so I think this is gonna be good. All we need is to ride it along and wait for the enemy to exhaust itself. So we lose a squad of Sapiri in B phase, but oh, I just noticed I got 2 line infantry in B phase. No, that's not needed. If I have 2 cards in C phase, that is not needed. And we are gaining back our... Wait a second. Instead of taking another Sapiri, should I just take Aftos to go with the Sapiri? That would be a killer combo. And this is what we're going to do. And we will try to bring some officers with them. So these are going to be 3-star, these are going to be 2-star, or maybe even with the commander, 3-star Aftos, 3-star Sapiri in the forest, just demolishing everything they encounter until they get bombed. I could get more Sapiris like this. I mean, I don't need them 2-stars if I am going to bring officers after all with them. Alright, well, this is it, people. I will now proceed to go make a game and upload it to YouTube, and hopefully we will win this. So I'll see you later, guys. Have fun.